Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number of Mathematics 4024 of GCE. Today we are going to do question number 3. Yesterday we did 2 questions and today we are going to do question number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that these are very important lectures. Don't miss the sequence because in the whole of mathematics, whatever chapter you are doing, you will face question these sort of questions which we are doing right now. Let's directly jump into the question. The question number 3 is saying 4 plus minus 7, 4 plus minus 7 minus 3. So first of all, we have to write this 4 on its place. When we multiply this plus with the minus, it will become minus and then 7. And when we multiply this minus, yesterday we discussed minus multiplication yield plus. Now we have to multiply we have to add positive number with positive number, and that will be 7, and then negative number with the negative, and the answer is 0. The answer is 0. That was the whole story about part number A. Now we are going to solve part number B, and part number B is saying minus 3 minus 5 and plus minus 9 plus minus 9. Ladies and gentlemen, first we have to evaluate or remove this parenthesis. So all the other values I will write it as it is, and these are 9. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I told you that if the symbol is the same in case of addition and subtraction, then you have to directly write it minus. Don't multiply it with each other. And then directly add all these numbers. These are the small tricks while solving these questions you have to keep in mind. 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 9, 17. So minus 17 is the answer. Let's do more parts of it and clear the concept. 1 minus 8 minus 8. 1 minus 8 minus. Our first duty is to remove these parentheses. So when minus and minus multiplied, it will become plus and this. One thing, very simple, you can use the uh, very basic knowledge that we are cutting these two, minus and plus. Learn these technique as well. So it means that it is 0 and 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So this will be the answer. D number part is saying minus 2 plus minus 1 minus 6. Again, we have to remove this parenthesis. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 6. Again, that scenario. Of all the negative numbers, directly write minus 2 and 1, 3, 3 and 6, 9. So, minus 9 is the answer. Now, E part is saying that 8 minus minus 9, 8 minus 9, and then we are having plus 1. So 8 plus 9 plus 1, which is equal to 18. Remember that here all this is also plus, this is plus, this is plus, so you have to put a plus. If you are putting a plus or not putting a plus, it doesn't matter. It always yield positive representation. So E, and then we are having F, and in F minus 5 plus minus 3, plus minus 3, and the other part is minus 2, plus minus 2, plus minus 2. There are two parentheses, so minus 5, minus 3, minus 2. Directly I am writing the symbol minus because all of them are negative, and then adding. So this is minus 10. 8, and then it is minus. Now G number part. We will do G number part, and that is 6 plus, and then it is minus 3, and then it is plus minus 2, plus minus 2. So 6 minus 3 minus 2. Now you can't write directly minus because one is positive and 2 are the negative. But let me tell you another simple way. First evaluate this minus minus. Write 6, and then minus and minus, you have to write minus and 3 and 2, 5. And now it is easy. 6 minus 5 is 1. So G part is having an answer of 1. G part 6 plus this is minus 5. I saw in the answer, not 3. So it will be minus 5. And that will be 6 plus minus 5 minus minus 8, minus minus 8, minus minus 8. I wrote some part of question number G, part number G, and some on part number F. Sorry for that. Okay, now the question is totally changed. So 6 minus 5 plus 8. 6 plus 8, 14, and 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. Now we are moving towards the other question, and that question is saying that find the value of each of the following. Find the values of each of the following. But there is an H part I can see as well. And H part is saying 2 minus minus 7, and then we are having minus 8. So 2 plus 7 minus 8. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. How? 2 and positive I added, and the negative has been subtracted. Now question number 4. We are turning our focus to question number 4. These are intermediate level questions. In these we are having advanced level questions as well. We will do those questions as well. So question number 4 is saying that find the value of each of the following. A number part is 23 plus minus 11. 23 plus minus 11. So this is equal to 23 minus 11, which is equal to 12. Similarly, B part, that was A part, and now we are turning our focus to B part, and B part is saying minus 19 plus 12. Again, I am reminding you that because there are two different symbols, one is negative and one is positive. So it means that you have to subtract from the bigger, the larger number, the smaller number. 19 minus 12 is equal to 7. What will be the sign of it? It is positive or negative. So it means that 19 is the larger number, and with that we have a negative symbol, so symbol of the negative, and that is minus 7. C part is 17 plus and minus 29. Minus 29. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 17 minus 29. Again, you can see that there are two different symbols. From 29, we have to subtract 17, and that will be 12. Now, what will be the sign with it? Whether positive, if it is positive, we don't have to write it. If it is negative, we have to mention it, otherwise the answer will be wrong. So 29 is the bigger number, and with that we have negative symbol, so the answer will be minus 12. D part, minus 21 plus minus 25. Minus 25. So minus 21 minus 25, without any hesitation, I am writing negative symbol as the answer. And then we have to add, that will be 46. Minus 46. E number part, minus 13 plus 18. Minus 13 plus 18. If you remember, I told you yesterday that these questions are easy, but when it is the order is changed, then the student becomes confused. And if it is, I am writing like this, 18 minus 13, I brought it here, and minus 13 is shifted towards the right, and then this is 5. In similar case, because there are two different symbols, so you have to subtract 18 from 13, and that will be 5, and the symbol of the larger number, which is positive, so we are not writing the positive number. Okay, F number part, minus 24, and then plus minus 13, plus minus 13. First, I am writing 24 minus 13, and directly I am writing negative in the answer because both the numbers are negative, and then we'll add. So that will be 37. Minus 37 is the answer. G number part is 16 plus minus 27. 16 plus minus 27. 16 plus minus 27. And we can write 16 minus 27. Now, there are two different numbers. So first we have to subtract smaller number from the larger number. which is 27 minus 16, and that is 11 and sign of the larger number. So it will be minus 11. The answer is minus 11. Now H part is saying that minus 26 plus 14, minus 26 plus 14. So for 26 minus 14 means 12 and negative 12. The answer will be negative here. Now we are going towards question number 5. Question number 5 is a bit more advanced than, not the advanced intermediate, but they are testing you in different values. In A number part, we are saying that 22 minus 13, 22 minus 13. So 22 plus 13, which is equal to 35. Now B number part, I am doing all these questions so your concept repeatedly, if we are doing it, your more concept will be clear. Minus 14 minus 16, minus 14 minus 16, directly I am writing minus, and 14 plus 16 is equal to 30. Now I am going towards the C part, and the C part, minus 19 minus 11, minus 19 minus 11. So it means that minus 19 plus 11, and that is 30. Similarly, we are having another question, and that is C part. We did the C part minus 19, it is not 30, because one sign is positive and one is negative. So it means 19 minus 11, 8, and the sign of negative numbers. Similarly, we are going to do D number part, and D number part is saying minus 18 minus 22. So in this case, we are going here that minus 18 and plus 22. Here again the two differences, I am again and again specifying it, so you should understand this. From 22 minus 18, and that is 4, and plus is with the larger number, so we are not writing it. Now we are turning our focus to part number E, 17 minus 23. 17 minus 23. Many times I observe the students, when they are seeing like this, they say, okay, doesn't matter. So 17 minus 23 means 23 minus 7. No, it is not correct. 23 is negative and 17 is positive. So you have to subtract 17 from 23, which is 6, with the symbol of larger number, that is minus 6. F number is minus 20 minus 15. Again I am directly writing minus, and then it is minus 35. G number part, yes, G number and H is also there. So 12 minus 17. 12 minus 17. It means that we can write it 12 plus 17, and now easy. That is equal to 29 with positive symbol because both the numbers are positive. Minus 21 minus 17. Minus 21 minus 17 is the H part. Directly I am writing first negative because both the numbers are negative. So that is 38. Ladies and gentlemen, with this we are finished with the intermediate level question. Not a big deal. That was easy. Now we are coming towards the advanced level question, and that is question number 6. Question number 6 is advanced level question, and it is a word problem. Whenever it comes to the word problems, always the students are complaining that these words problem are difficult. Not that much difficult. First of all, if I am showing you this figure, if you can see it, stop it, observe it, and then we will solve, because I cannot draw it on the white board. So if you are seeing it, there is A and B. And the question is saying that the figure shows part of a thermometer. The reading are in degree Celsius. Find the difference between the temperature indicated by the points A and B. Point A is equal to what? Point A is equal to, if you can see, point A is saying minus 7. Minus 11 it is. Minus 11. And point B is saying what? It is showing that it is the plus 7, because there is, we want to find the difference between the temperature of this. So minus 11, sorry, the first, this is, I am doing question number 7, not question number 6. Okay, we are coming towards this question number 6. Before question number 7, we will come to this. I will write it question number 7 and then question number 6, because we did and we saw. So we are completing this question number 7 and then we are 7. The question is saying that there is a rise in temperature. Question number 6 is saying the temperature of a village on a particular night is minus 11 degrees Celsius. The next morning, the temperature rises by 7 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature in the morning. So it means that temperature in the morning, temperature in morning is equal to minus 11 plus 7. And now you know that 4 will be the difference with minus symbol. That was the whole story about, if you are not considering these A part and B part, doesn't matter because it is the part of question number 7. Now point A is, this is question number 6. Now point A is showing us what? Point A, if you see, then there is minus 5, minus 6 and minus 7. Yes, minus 7 degrees Celsius. And what the point B is showing? The point B is showing what? The point B is showing 15, 16, positive 16 degree Celsius. So we have to find the difference, and the difference between the two is we have to subtract the smaller number from the larger. So we are writing difference is equal to 16 minus 7 minus minus 7. So it means 16 plus 7, which is equal to 23 degree Celsius, which is equal to 33 degree Celsius. Now we are doing question number 8. Question number 8. And question number 8 is saying, if you are having a book with you, see it. I am also reading it. If somebody is not having the book, please read it again and again, revise the question. So a city is located at a height of 138 meter above the sea level. For example, there is a city and that is above the sea level, and that is 138 meter above, while a town is at a height of 51 meter, while a town is at a height of, so I am writing altitude of town is equal to, I think, 51. Yes, 51 meter. Now let's see what the question is saying. Represent the altitude of the town using a negative number. Altitude of the time should be negative number, yani minus 51. So we have to write 138 meter minus 51 meter, because they are saying in the question that represent the altitude of the town with the negative number. So 18 minus plus 51. What is the difference? That is 69 meter. 69 meter. So the answer is, that is 138, not, that is 138. So if it is 138, then 9, 8, 8 and 180, 189 meter is the answer. So we did question number 8. The last question is a bit complicated one. We have to do it right now. But before that, I want to erase this whiteboard. So let's do question number 9. Okay, question number 9 is saying, using the number line, find the difference between minus 2 and 3. Using the number line, they given us a number line. Remember that there is a 0 inside it. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Similarly, there is on the left side also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. They are saying that find the difference between minus 2 and 3. This is minus 2 and this is 3. If a person is 2 steps behind the mean position and then somebody is telling you to move towards the third number step on the right side. So how many steps? One way is that you have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. So you have to write the difference between minus 2 and 3. 3 minus minus 2, which is equal to 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. That is A part. Now what is the second? If he is going 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step to reach the 3, again the answer is the same. They are not saying to do it like this. They are saying using the line number to find the difference between minus 2 and 3. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is fifth step. And the 5 is this one. So you can do it in this way or in that way. Now the second part is saying that the figure below shows they given us a figure. Let me make this figure carefully because all the question is revolving around this. First of all, there is a line number. Remember that there isn't any zero inside that. From here they are starting 5 BC. BC means before Christ. 5 BC. And there is AD as well. So then we are having 1, 2, 3. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like this. There is 5 BC and there is 1 BC. 1 BC here. So it is going on the negative side. 1 BC, 2 BC, 3 BC, 4 BC, and 5 BC. On the right side, they given us 1 AD. Here, yani this line represent 1 AD. This line represent 1 AD, 2 AD, 3 AD, 4 AD, and 5 AD. Now the question, keep in mind this and listen the question. The question is saying that the figure below shows a timeline for BC and AD. For example, 2 BC stands for 2 years. Pay attention. 2 BC stands for 2 years before Christ. And 3 AD stands for 3 years Anno Domini, which means in the years of the Lord. That is after Christ was born. This is the whole story. And what is the main difference between the timeline for BC and AD? What is the time difference between BC and AD and the number line, because the timeline for BC and AD, the timeline for BC and AD, it is not having any zero. It is not having any, does not have a zero. We have to write does not have a zero. So what we will take is positive and what we will take is negative. We cannot differentiate. In this particular case, there was zero. So on the negative side, it is negative number, and on the positive side, it is positive number. So in this case, while the number line has a zero, doesn't have a zero, so it means that we cannot specify it, that what is the difference, what is the difference. Okay, part number C is saying that what, how many years are there between 2 BC and 3 AD? Through 3 BC and 3 AD. So 3 BC, 1 BC, 2 BC and 3 BC. This is 3 BC. And then they are saying that between 2 BC, they are actually telling us 2 BC and 1 AD, 2 AD, 3 AD. This is 3 AD. So how many steps we will go towards the right? Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. Technically the answer should be 4. Keep this in mind. I have to explain one very important thing. What is the difference between 3 and 2? So we can write 3 minus minus 2. 3 minus 2, which is equal to 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. And we are getting here 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this answer is not correct. Why? Because there is no zero. From where we get to the right and from where we get to the left. So the technical answer should be 3 minus minus 2 minus 1. There should be a 1 year difference between the BC and AD after the death and before the birth of the Christ. So that is why we should put this, and then this will be equal to 2 plus 2 minus 1, which is equal to 5 minus 1, and that is equal to 4. That was the whole story about part number D, and that was the complicated one. Okay, D number part is saying that think of another real life example that is similar to the timeline in 2 but different from the number line in 1. Yes, there is another example, if there is a floor in the building, we consider that it is B1, but there is no floor with the number 0. This is B1 and beneath it is C1. So is there any 0? No, there is no 0 base building. So we can say a real life example is the floors in a building that we can consider B1, basement 1, and that is minus 1, but there is no floor with the number 0. So how we can say that this is minus 1? If there is no floor with the 0, can you ever hear that this is 0 number floor? No. So this is another real life example. And with this, we reach to the end of this exercise. More fun is coming on your way. Clear your concept and enjoy your life in mathematics. Next, we will talk about the multiplication and division involving negative numbers. That is also very important. Do practice on these questions. There are review exercises. If you want to be a master of these addition and subtraction, then please do the review exercise, and then you will be able to understand it. In case of any question, write it in the comments portion. I will solve it. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you will be informed immediately. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.